On June 23, 2024, Los Angeles streets echoed with sirens as officers rushed to a call about a man armed with a knife near Adams Boulevard. But in the chaos of duty, one intersection became the scene of an unexpected crash.
With a short one up. He is armed. He is armed. All units, officer needs help. All units, officer needs help. Adam St. James. Officer needs help. Adam St. James. For the team. Officer needs help. Adam St. James. For the team.
The civilian driver, Regino Orea Jr., was critically injured and placed in a medically induced coma, but is expected to survive. The officers involved suffered minor injuries and were released after treatment. Investigators later confirmed the collision happened. As the unit responded to the help call, a sobering reminder of how fragile moments become under the weight of urgency. Even when officers rush to save others, split seconds can change everything. On November 10, 2015, a calm parking lot outside a Walmart turned into pure chaos in a matter of seconds. Officers had stopped an SUV tied to a shoplifting case when the driver, 25-year-old LaQuandra Borden, suddenly jumped back behind the wheel. As they tried to intervene, she floored it, sending two officers hanging onto the vehicle as it slammed into a patrol car and tore off. What followed was raw, uncontrolled adrenaline caught entirely on dashcam.
Oh, man, turn out the car! Get out of the car! Back up, back up! Back up! Back up, put in park! Put in park! Put in park! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car!
The pursuit ended with one officer firing a single round that struck Borden in the arm, bringing the chase to an end. She faced multiple charges, including shoplifting, hit and run, and reckless endangerment. The footage became a textbook example of how quickly simple crimes can spiral out of control. One reckless decision in what started as petty theft turned into a dangerous confrontation with police. On the evening of May 1st, patrol officers in Jagava County, Estonia, got a call about a driver who might have been drinking an Opel van leaving a residence in the village of Erala. Moments later, they spotted it and signaled for a stop. Instead of slowing down, the driver pressed harder on the gas, choosing flight over reason. With traffic light and visibility good, the patrol set up spike strips, the classic last resort tool, to end a bad decision safely. The van's tires met the spikes, ending the run before anyone was hurt. It's a calm ending to what could have been chaos, but the lesson is clear: when the lights go on behind you, stop. On July 12, 2023, two gray Teslas flew down Interstate 40 like rockets on the run. Troopers scrambled to get in position. One suspect hit spike strips near West Memphis but kept going, sparks flying, tires shredding. It was a cat-and-mouse game across lanes, and the stakes couldn't have been higher.
Yeah, white. Alright. Maybe, successful 24 kid.
I got it, busted that tire.
Maybe not the,
TBI, TBI. He hit 24's car. I rammed him.
Both men were taken into custody without further struggle. Officers recovered marijuana and scales from the car, charging the passenger Taylor with drug possession and paraphernalia, and the driver Williams with additional counts, including reckless driving, fleeing, and aggravated assault. In the end, technology may have given them a fast car, but no battery pack outruns blue lights. On February 14, 2024, a routine traffic stop exploded into a full pursuit that lit up neighborhood streets and busy intersections. What begins as officers approaching a vehicle quickly escalates as the driver bolts, weaving through traffic, almost striking a trooper and forcing units to react to protect civilians.
I'm gonna box him in. Right. Hit a tree, hit a tree.
The chase came to an end after a violent collision and a tense standoff. Troopers moved in, deployed a K-9, and took the driver into custody without further resistance. He now faces charges including assault on a law enforcement officer, with a vehicle fleeing and eluding, and reckless driving. For the troopers, it was just another night on duty. For the suspect, it was the end of the road and a hard lesson learned. On June 20th, 2024, the Florida Turnpike became the stage for a high-stakes encounter between a suspicious Mercedes and a sharp-eyed trooper. The driver, later identified as Derek Donovan Taylor Jr., decided he wasn't going to pull over. Within seconds, that calm afternoon turned chaotic. The white Mercedes darted across lanes using the shoulder like a getaway path. From that moment on, the chase wasn't about a traffic stop anymore. It was about keeping reckless speed from turning deadly. When the dust finally settled, Taylor and his passenger William Wade Woods were pulled from the wrecked Mercedes and faced a laundry list of charges, from cocaine and MDMA to marijuana and oxycodone. The car's interior told the rest of the story. Taylor's decision to run only stacked his legal troubles higher, turning what could have been a simple citation into a felony nightmare. Sometimes the worst damage isn't from the crash, it's from the choices made before it ever began. March 4th, 2024, Interstate 75, Florida. A white Dodge Charger tears through the highway like it's in a movie scene, but this isn't Hollywood. It's real life, and the clock is ticking. Trooper Shira spots the car and flips on his lights, expecting compliance. Instead, the driver floors it, blasting past traffic at 145 miles per hour, setting off a chase that will test both courage and control. By the end, the Charger sat nose down in a ditch water, filling its wheels as troopers Shira and Prosper moved in with weapons drawn. The driver, identified as Tobias Burchard Travio Cody, now faces charges of aggravated fleeing, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and reckless driving. His passenger, Roosevelt Williams, was caught with marijuana and paraphernalia inside the car, plus a loaded handgun in the glove box. For a few minutes of adrenaline, Cody bought himself years of legal misery. Early on July 11, 2024, Chester County, South Carolina woke up to chaos. Deputies tried to stop a driver for a suspended license, simple enough, but Eric Bernard Jones had other plans, stomping the gas pedal and forcing officers into an unexpected morning pursuit.
Go ahead and set down the car for me.
Okay. Hold on for a minute, man. Damn. Let me roll my window. Man, let me roll my window. I gotta shut it and roll the window.
Come on.
Man, come on, man.
85 miles an hour. Still on. It's a bypass. Right on Ashford Street, head north south.
1050.
Eventually, Jones was in custody thanks to K9 Sammy and some determined deputies. Inside his wrecked truck, investigators found a massive stash, over 100 grams of suspected fentanyl, more than 50 grams of methamphetamine, and thousands in cash. Jones now faces trafficking and distribution charges along with fleeing and driving under suspension. It started as a simple speeding stop on a warm Sunday morning, August 16, 2020. A blue Honda hatchback zipped past an officer from the Daytona Beach Shores Department of Public Safety, and instead of pulling over, the driver punched it. That single decision triggered a chain reaction across 3 different police departments. What followed was a desperate run that ended exactly how these things usually do badly.
They've got the information. We don't know who's en route yet.
Okay, he's spinning out, guys. Looks like his tire just went out. He's just lost control. He's off to the median.
62 Central, he's signal 4. Signal 12, he's continuing south.
Still center lane. He's in the flatland here. He's a couple miles from the bridge. It appears to have it under control mostly. It got a slight weave in it, but he's still center lane westbound. Looks like normal speed almost. All right, he's off. He's off again, spinning. He's off. He's in the water. In the water, right-hand side.
After deflating his tires with stop sticks, the Honda lost control and crashed into a ditch near Deltona. The driver, 24-year-old Kevin Morales, was quickly taken into custody on multiple charges, including fleeing and eluding reckless driving and driving without a valid license. Miraculously, no one was injured, but Morales learned the hard way that running from police is always a losing game. In Brazil, broad daylight turned into a blur of chaos as a viral chase gripped social media. A motorcycle carrying 2 suspects weaved through crowded streets, dodging pedestrians and cars as a lone officer stayed hot on their trail. The video spread fast, 5 minutes of pure tension showing how far someone would go to avoid capture. It wasn't just a chase, it was a masterclass in nerve and persistence.
on, come on.
The dramatic pursuit ended deep inside what appeared to be a favela, where the suspects lost balance and tumbled down a steep stairway. Within seconds, they were in custody, and the video has since sparked endless online debate about courage risk and the chaos of urban chases. The officers' determination earned praise worldwide, proving that in Brazil's toughest streets, backing down isn't an option. That's the end of this pursuit, but believe me, the next one is where things really take a turn. Click over to the next video to see just how unpredictable these chases can get. Thanks for being here, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more insane police footage every week.